What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to BarcaLyze. Today we are going to be doing some BTS content. Yes, we are. I am currently live, so for those who are watching this afterwards, I apologize if I pause or if I'm talking to the chat. I'm going to do my best to focus on the videos. I'm going to do my best to focus on the videos and to see exactly what they're talking about. I promise you I'm not going to let the chat distract me. I'm sorry, I'm just turning on something here. All right. So today, what I want to do, guys, is I want to do some more. Oh, the mic is not even in front of me. I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. But what I wanted to do today is I wanted to do some more Boracity content. I already have one lined up, one that caught my eye. So what I did is I went back to Boracity TV or my magazine's channel, and I hit the oldest button, and I'll show you guys right now in a second. And I hit view content from oldest to newest, and I kind of scrolled up, and then one caught my eye that I really wanted to do. Unless you guys have more recommendations, another recommendation to do, but the one that caught my eye was why some army dislike Charlie Puth. That one caught my eye. I know one song by Charlie Puth. I forgot the name of it, but I know it blew up. It probably has like over 1 billion views. But I'm curious to know why some armies don't like Charlie Puth. So that's the video I have up. It's a 20-minute video. Unless you guys have another recommendation for Boracity magazine in the chat, let me know. And that way I can go based off of your recommendations. But for now, we're going to go based off of this video right here. So you guys ready? This video right here is why some armies dislike Charlie Puth. So that's where we're going to start off with. And we're going to work our way to more videos, okay? That being said, let's go ahead and start this, guys. In 3, to the 2. Oh, and by the way, before I start, as always, guys, you do know me. I do have my coffee with me right here, 24/7, all day, every day. Yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Very, very simple. That being said, let's go ahead and start, guys. In 3, to the 2, to the 1, to the let's go. And by the way, it does say on the screen, please don't send hate. Let me make it bigger. Please don't send hate to any people I'm about to mention. This video is only meant to give all information available and try to understand what people think on both sides, so you can get your own conclusions. This is not me defending or throwing shade at Charlie Puth or any other artist. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and check it out. In 3, 2, 1, boom.
Charlie Puth's collaboration with Jungkook, Left and Right, has recently been released, and although the response to the song was mainly positive, some armies didn't really care about the fact that this collaboration was with
Please, before I start, I'm going to go back. I'm going to rewind it. I was just fixing something about my OBS. But before we start, guys, please hit the like button. It'll help this live stream reach more people. It'll be visible to more people if you just hit the like button, guys. So please hit the like button for me. Just take a split second out of your live watch and just hit the like button, please, guys. Let's go.
Charlie Puth.
Let's go back a little bit.
Charlie Puth's collaboration with Jungkook, Left and Right, has recently been...
And by the way, shout out to Music is in the chat. Shad is in the chat. Shad? Is it Shad? Is that how you say it? Shad? Shad says, I like the Elite Four South Korean and the ones who deny it video. Okay. Is that what you want me to do, or do you want me to do this one first? Let's just do this one real quick. Guys, let's just do this one real quick. It's only 20 minutes, and then afterwards, we'll go ahead and do the Elite Four of South Korea and the ones who deny it video. All right, let's go.
Charlie Puth's collaboration with Jungkook, Left and Right, has recently been released, and although the response to the song was mainly positive, some armies didn't really care about the fact that this collaboration was with Charlie Puth. However, there is a lot of discussion about this feeling being reasonable or just part of Charlie Puth's hate train. I've seen many times that armies ask why so many dislike him, but the majority of times people don't really explain exactly why. So I want to clarify these vague answers and
hold on, what did she say there?
Hate train. I've seen many times that armies ask why so many dislike him, but the majority of times people don't really explain exactly why. So I want to...
Didn't Charlie Puth like become famous on accident, or not really on accident, but didn't he wasn't he supposed to do like the Fast and Furious song, and they tried to give it to Chris Brown to do it, right? Is it Charlie Puth am I thinking about, or is that another artist? I guess they wanted Chris Brown to sing it or another singer instead of his music. He's the one who wrote the song. My best friend, what is it? They're talking about his best friend passing away. But they were supposed to be for Chris Brown, but I guess he didn't want that, so he ended up singing the song or something like that. I forgot what it was exactly.
Clarify this.
Let's go.
Like him, but the majority of times people don't really explain exactly why. So I want to clarify these vague answers and explain all the BTS and Charlie Puth interactions so you can get to your own conclusions.
Yeah, I'm very curious to know why what Chris Puth did. Charlie Puth, sorry.
In February of 2017, Jungkook released a cover of Charlie Puth's song We Don't Talk Anymore. After this, Charlie tweeted, "Love this Jungkook," with a C instead of a K. A month later, Charlie tweeted, "I really like BTS's music." BTS then tweeted in response, "We really like Charlie Puth's music." According to Stylecaster, in a radio interview in June 2017,
it's starting off pretty wholesome, guys. It's starting off pretty wholesome. I wonder what happened between all that the army doesn't like Charlie Puth. Let's go.
Music. According to Stylecaster, in a radio interview in June 2017, Puth apologized for misspelling Jungkook's name and hoped to meet the boys in real life. "I like BTS. I like Jungkook too," he said at the time. "I just like them. I think they're a fantastic band. I want to meet them in person one day and apologize to Jungkook for mispronouncing his name." That same month.
Listen, guys, mistakes happen. People mispronounce names. People misspell names. Mistakes like that happen all the time, you know?
BTS released another cover of We Don't Talk Anymore, but this time it was by Jungkook and Jimin, and it was done for Festa 2017.
Wow, we got 34 million views on it too. I wonder if they got copyright on that.
Jungkook and Jimin, and it was done for Festa 2017. Almost a year went by, and Jungkook had an interview in Taiwan where he said that the guys from BTS are always contacting him and that he wants the social following that they have.
I want that social following.
Yeah, who doesn't?
Me and Shawn Mendes are like, how do we get this type of fan base?
Right.
Months went by, and in November of 2018, Charlie performed We Don't Talk Anymore with Jungkook at the MBC Plus Genie Music Awards. And then he played the piano and sang Fake Love with all the guys from BTS. After the performance, Charlie sat down next to BTS and was seen talking to RM. He bowed and applauded the other singers that won that night. Then he received the award for Best International Artist. Then he left. At this time, Taehyung gave his famous look of non-approval to Charlie that many say he gives to people he doesn't like. And I want to clarify, this Taehyung's vibe check is not a thing because those are just his natural facial expressions, and he has already said that he doesn't like to be overanalyzed and misinterpreted that way.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Who doesn't like to be analyzed that way, and who has the looks on his face?
That many say he left. At this time, Taehyung gave his famous look of non-approval to Charlie. Then he left. At this time, Taehyung gave his famous look.
Who are they talking about here? I can't understand, guys. Can one of you in the comments let me know in the chat? Who are they talking about with their expressions here?
Best International Artist. Then he left. At this time, Taehyung gave his famous look of
TMB, their famous look. That's what I hear. TMB, their famous look. Hold on, again.
National Artist. Then he left. At this time, Taehyung gave his famous look of non-approval to Charlie that many say he gives to people.
V? Did she say V?
He doesn't like. And I want to clarify, this Taehyung's vibe check is not a thing because those are just his natural facial.
Oh, V. They're talking about V. They're talking about V's look. Okay. Now I get it. So V has this look on his face like a, what would you call it? Like a resting bitch face, maybe? Is that the right way? Is that the right way to say it? But maybe that's what they're talking about.
This Taehyung's vibe check is not a thing because those are just his natural facial expressions.
Yeah.
And he has already said that.
Hey, listen, some people's natural facial expressions might look angry, they might look frustrated, they might look annoyed. You know, it doesn't make him that if that's what the face that they have on.
He doesn't like to be overanalyzed and misinterpreted that way.
사지가 담겨 있는데 지금 눈빛에.
네, 그런 소리 많이 들어요. 처음 보면 되게 오해하시는 분들이 많아요, 되게.
So it says right here, it says he gets misunderstood by a lot of people because of his stare.
눈 보고. 아, 그 역할도 가능하겠다.
제가 이렇게 계속
이렇게
어,
있어야지요.
어, 어.
너 완전
People say that I need to do this in order to look nice, but if I just have to, but if I just have a blank face,
이렇게 하는데 그냥 무표정을 하면
싸납게
they ask me, why are you looking at me like that?
왜 그렇게 보냐고.
So after this, the behind the scenes of the rehearsals were released, and even though the interactions were a little awkward because of the language barrier, the majority didn't mind because Charlie was clearly trying. So up until this moment, everything was okay. Nobody really noticed the little things that may sound negative to some people that I just mentioned. That was until 2019, when Charlie deleted all his tweets mentioning BTS, and then immediately tweeted that he loved another K-pop group, multiple
Really? Wait, what? Why? That's so weird.
I just mentioned. That I really noticed the little things that may sound negative to some people that I just mentioned. That was until 2019, when Charlie deleted all his tweets mentioning BTS, and then immediately tweeted that he loved another K-pop group multiple times. He also
That's weird. That's very weird.
liked multiple
Never saw it before. So cool. Can I both? They all rock.
tweets about
K-pop group.
this
Oh, they're not showing what K-pop group he was talking about.
other group. He mentioned this K-pop group so much that people started thinking that he was
They're girls. I mean, is he talking about Blackpink? Maybe. I'm not sure. The only girl group that I know in K-pop is Blackpink. If you were to tell me name another girl group in K-pop, there ain't no way. You can put $1 million in front of me, and I would not be able to name you another K-pop group, girl K-pop group. Let's go.
going to collaborate with them, but that never eventually happened. That was the moment when people started paying attention to the little things he had done before, including misspelling Jungkook's name, claiming that he wants the social following that BTS has, and him not passing Taeyeon's spy check. After this, not only armies were saying that he was a cloud chaser, but also the fans of this other group, because they all saw that he deleted tweets about BTS, and then
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. I mean, I don't see her explaining the reason why yet, but that's messed up for him to do. To delete all the previous tweets that you had and start following another K-pop group, that does seem to me a little bit of clout chasing. It does have a little bit of tinge of clout chasing to it, I think.
moved on to this other group. About the deleted tweets, I've seen many explanations, but I genuinely don't know which explanation is real. Some people say that he uses some kind of app that automatically deletes all tweets. Other people say that he deleted all his tweets from the past year, which includes the BTS ones. And other people say that he first deleted the BTS tweets and then he deleted all the other tweets from the past year. Others say it doesn't really matter if he deleted some tweets first or all at once because he does this all the time. He also deleted his many apologies to other artists, and he used the "I delete all my past year tweets" as an excuse, but I'll talk about these other controversies in a moment. I remember that around this time he started receiving a lot of comments saying that he was a cloud chaser, especially on TikTok. He seemed to ignore it for a few months until July 2020, when the TikTok comments became extreme. So he tweeted, "I don't usually pay any mind to things like this, but something has to be said. This dangerous toxic internet screaming match between fandoms has to stop. I'm 28 years old, so it doesn't really mean anything to me when some person I don't know writes a nasty message to me, saying things like I use
Fair
BTS
enough.
for cloud. I don't know what that means. I love those guys and they are super talented. But what I do know is that 10 years ago, language like this directed towards me would have affected me deeply in a very negative way. And I'm thinking about all the other younger kids on Twitter seeing stuff like this on a daily basis. It may sound
Listen, Twitter is a toxic place, man. Twitter is a toxic place. If I was you guys, stay away from Twitter as much as possible, guys. Stay away from Twitter as much as... For someone like me that likes soccer, and I think Messi is the GOAT, and I think Barcelona is the best team in the world, the amount of hate Messi gets, and the amount of hate Barcelona gets, and the amount of hate in general for rival fans is just toxic. It's so toxic to read.
cliche, but please
Let's go back a little bit.
directed towards me would have affected me deeply in a very negative way. And I'm thinking about all the other younger kids on Twitter seeing stuff like this on a daily basis. It may sound cliche, but please
I mean, he's not wrong.
be nicer to each other on here. No more screaming about made-up nonsense.
He's not really mentioning why he deleted all these tweets. He's not really explaining himself, but
does nobody any good. We all need to love each other more than ever right now. ARMY's response to this was either people apologizing for this toxic behavior or people saying that he should tell that to people on TikTok because ARMY Twitter was focused on BTS's comeback at that moment and the hate comes from TikTok, not Twitter.
So that was in 2019. Well, that was in 2020. It looks like right here from the tweet at the bottom. It says July 6, 2020.
So it really made no sense for him to mention Twitter armies and Twitter fandom culture. Then a couple of weeks
And then he put a hashtag clout chaser.
later, in August 2020, he posted a cover of Dynamite on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, without mentioning that it was a cover in any of the platforms, which led to many of his fans to believe that it was a song that he was going to release. You can still see the many comments asking why he's going to release the full song but that they love his new song. He never clarified the situation.
Wait, they thought that it was his song? His fans? Wait, his fans thought it was his song, the Dynamite song? Which is crazy because I just reacted to that song literally like 2 days ago. And it was a great song, by the way. Dynamite is a great song. But his fans thought it was his song? Let's go back a little bit.
Fans to believe that it was a song that he was going to release. You can still see the many comments asking why he's going to release the full song but that they love his new song. He never clarified the situation or gave proper credits. And then nothing happened.
You need to give credits, my guy. When you're doing a cover, for someone, you gotta give credits, man. Even reaction channels, like if you're reacting to someone, you always got to give them credits. You got to give them shout outs. You got to put their names in the description. You know what I mean? You have to. That's how it helps them get more views. It helps them get more fans. It helps them get more likes.
Until 2022, when he started following only Jungkook on Instagram and not any of the other BTS members. He also posted a 2-second video on Twitter of him running with Stay Alive by Jungkook in the back. Then, he announced that he was releasing a collaboration with Jungkook called Left and Right, and he posted this TikTok with Jungkook.
Hello? Hey man, what does it sound like when you sing, "Memories follow me left and right"? Sure, that's easy. Do you mean like this? Memories follow me left and right. Yes, that's perfect.
He has a good voice. I can't lie.
Now can you
JK has a good voice.
sing, "I can feel you over here," but on the left side of the microphone? I can feel you over here. And now the same thing on the right side of the microphone. I can feel you over here. Put it all together, and it sounds like this.
In the description of this TikTok, it says, if we get
Oh no, we're not gonna hear it.
500,000 pre-saves, I'll drop it on June 24. About this, some people say that this is a common tactic in Western music, so it's not that big of a deal. And others say that he's milking the collaboration because he's going to release the song this date regardless of the pre-saves. Then the day finally came and Left and Right was released on every streaming platform. And then it took a couple of hours for the music video to be released on YouTube. Charlie was also constantly updating about the song's streams and achievements, but this is not uncommon for him. To my knowledge, that's basically everything that has happened until now.
What do you guys think? Personally, for you guys, do you guys think he was clout chasing? Do you guys really think he was clout chasing or no? Let me know.
When it comes to BTS and Charlie Puth's interactions. To clarify, I've seen so many armies defend Charlie Puth, especially since the collaboration was announced. The main reasons are that there are no armies that can explain specifically why Charlie Puth is disliked by so many. Therefore, this must all be part of some kind of hate train, and that the supposedly negative things that happen are not that big of a deal. So for what I can see, I believe armies' opinions are divided. However, I also want to mention that this weird feeling that some armies get from Charlie does not only come from armies. And I personally believe that armies' negative feelings towards him do not only come from these BTS interactions. These are just some of the reasons that complement the list of reasons why other non-armies also dislike.
Guys, by the way, I want to tell you something now that I'm looking at the time. Guys, maybe some of you guys didn't know this. I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind, all right? I'm going to tell you something that's going to blow your mind. And maybe a lot of you guys did not know this, but look at the time. What time is it? It is 10:10, right? Look at the time in the video. It is 10:10. Maybe it's too small for you guys to see. No, you guys can see it. It's 10:10. Have you noticed that all magazines, right? And all most like 99% of companies that own watches like Rolex, any company that own, go to Google, right? Go to Google and type in watches. Notice how they're always at 10:10. Notice how the time is always at 10:10. No matter if you're looking at Rolex, if you're looking at whatever other brands there are, it's always at 10:10, and there's a psychological thing to that because 10:10 it draws like a smiley face pretty much on the clock to where it's not negative, it's not pointing down. The clock hands are pointing up to create this like smiling face effect, and that psychologically makes people want to buy the watch even more. So go test it out, guys. Test it out. Go to Google right now and type in pictures of clocks or watches. And notice how 99% of them, notice how 99% of the pictures, the time is always 10:10. Hey, you learned something new today. Guys, you learned something new today. Let's go.
And the list of reasons why other non-armies also dislike him. These are the main ones. Number 1, Selena Gomez. After Charlie and Selena Gomez released their collaboration,
Damn, I didn't even know Charlie Puth was that big. Like, I thought he was just some independent artist that's still working his way into stardom. I didn't know he would still have... I didn't know he knew BTS and he knew Selena Gomez and them.
We Don't Talk Anymore, they apparently had a fling. Then Charlie released attention about her and explained the situation in an interview for Genius. You can watch his whole explanation.
Guys, honestly, as an artist, some artists, you have to clout chase sometimes. I think it might be okay. Do you guys think it's okay to clout chase sometimes? In a good way, in a respectful manner, of course. I think it's okay. I think there's nothing wrong with that as long as you do it in a respectful manner.
We Don't Talk
Because you're trying to get big. Put yourself in Charlie Puth's shoes. He's looking for ways to become bigger. He's looking for ways to become a bigger artist. So I don't know. Maybe it's okay. So you guys let me know.
They apparently had a fling. Then Charlie released attention about her and explained the situation in an interview for Genius. You can watch his whole explanation, but he basically said that she will tell him how mistreated she was by her ex and how she believed he could be the one that fixed her. He then said that girls are crazy.
Girls are crazy. Like, they're amazing and crazy.
And then continue explaining that he thought she was wearing a specific perfume on purpose to get his attention.
She wore that perfume on purpose to
Bless you, Sheldon.
He also said that she would ask him to sleep over many times, but nothing ended up happening, so he never got what he wanted out of her.
Figured she's not coming home with me tonight. She just wants attention. Trying to make me so embedded to her that like I would never leave her, but I would never get what I wanted out of her.
Number 2, Justin Bieber. In 2016, when Charlie Puth was performing his duet with Selena Gomez, We Don't Talk Anymore, he said this about Justin Bieber.
Huh? Just straight out, F you, Justin Bieber.
According to People's Magazine, shortly after
Random.
Puth apologized in tweets he later deleted, saying that the comment was meant to be a joke. And then in 2021, Justin Bieber and Kid Laroi released Stay, a song written and produced by Charlie Puth. And earlier this year, in 2022, Justin Bieber posted a video confronting Charlie Puth as a joke.
That was a joke.
I know, but it hurt my feelings.
Bro, you can't be serious. That wasn't real. That was like a thing that got completely blown out of proportion.
And even though they seem to genuinely be in good terms, for what I can see on Twitter, other fans
N97 saying, I mean, you can become bigger by reaching out to other artists and suggesting a collaboration and producing a music video or a song for them. That's respectful, definitely. That is definitely respectful. But then also, I also think that sending a tweet saying, I think BTS is a great group, I think that's also respectful, no? It is going to get... Sheldon, relax. Stop. Relax. Sorry, my dog is acting up. Keeps scratching. But yeah, no. But I think also writing a tweet, like I said, about BTS being a great group, also that's a form of clout chasing. Because their fans, BTS's fans, are going to like that tweet, and now they're going to become Charlie Puth fans. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think so.
fandoms find it weird that they
Let's go back a little bit.
Blow it out of proportion.
And even though they seem to genuinely be in good terms, for what I can see on Twitter, other fandoms find it weird that they became closer after ending their relationships with Selena Gomez. Number 3, Bella Thorne. One of the most confusing situations for me is the one with Bella Thorne.
Damn, this guy really knows everyone, huh?
What I understand is that in 2016, the actress Bella Thorne was dating the actor Tyler Posey, and after they broke up, it was...
Wait, isn't she a YouTuber? Isn't Bella Thorne a YouTuber, not an actress? I could be wrong. I don't know. Guys, I don't know. I'm ignorant to this stuff.
2016, the actress Bella Thorne was dating the actor Tyler Posey, and after they broke up, it was believed that she started dating Charlie Puth because they were seen together in Miami and they posed together on the red carpet of the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball. Just days after this, Charlie started posting a series of tweets accusing Bella of cheating on Tyler with him. He wrote, "I can't believe what I'm reading. No one should have
Rainbow Sun, but at least Rainbow Sun says, nah, I'm not someone's fan just because they mentioned BTS. Yeah, true. That is very, very true because you still don't know their music. They don't know what kind of person they are. But that lets you at least, it subconsciously puts it in the back of your head that, okay, Charlie Puth is cool. He likes my group. He likes my favorite group. So he must be cool. It subconsciously does that, doesn't it? Let's go back.
Cheating on Tyler with him.
Let's go back a little bit.
Miami, and they posed together on the red carpet of the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball. Just days after this, Charlie started posting a series of tweets accusing Bella of cheating on Tyler with him. He wrote, "I can't believe what I'm reading. No one should have their heart messed with like this, and I'm not going to be in the middle of it. I don't know Tyler personally, but I know he shouldn't be treated this way. She told me she was not with him anymore. This is all news to me." Bella Thorne then responded, "Tyler and I have been broken up for like over 2 weeks, and Charlie and I aren't dating. We are friends. Charlie and I were hanging out. He saw an old tweet and he got back
But they were holding hands though.
her. But instead of texting me and asking me about it, he put it on Twitter. And as always, Charlie deleted all these tweets. But both Bella
As always, Charlie deleted all those tweets. Hell yeah.
and Charlie seem to be in good terms now, since they follow back each other on Instagram recently. Number 4, Kesha. Kesha first sued the producer Dr. Luke in 2014 for infliction of emotional distress, gender-based hate crimes, and employment discrimination, claiming that he sexually, physically, verbally, and emotionally abused her since the beginning of their professional relationship,
Damn.
and that he drugged and raped her on 2 occasions.
Damn.
In 2016, the jury
What?
dismissed Kesha's claims, and then she appealed the decision. While all of this was happening, Charlie said in an interview that the situation was devastating for both parties because so much attention was taken from the music.
In my humble opinion, it's just devastating for both parties. I mean, because so much attention is taken off from the music, I really hope Kesha comes out with some new songs because we really need some of that.
And said that Dr. Luke is one of his idols.
Dr. Luke is like one of my production idols.
He then tweeted an apology that said, "I apologize to Kesha if I came across as insensitive, but by no means did I mean any harm. It's just not about the music in this case. I want to clarify that I would never..."
It's crazy how quick, like, I don't know. I don't know. I was gonna say it's crazy how quick like a statement comes out just impulsively from anybody. You know what I mean? Like I myself make a lot of statements impulsively, and I notice some people take offense to it, and it's so quick how some people are insensitive, or come. You know what I mean? Like it says right here, I apologize if I come across insensitive. I'm sure he didn't mean it. I'm sure he didn't mean to come off insensitive, maybe, but that's just the way a lot of people probably took it, which just sucks. That's being part of in front of a camera. You're gonna say things you don't mean, or things are gonna be taken out of proportion and out of context completely, and that happens all the time. Sheldon, you all right? Sheldon, you all right?
Support any form of abuse. Since he deletes all tweets, this apology is now gone. Number 5, 6ix9ine.
He loves to delete his tweets, and there's 6ix9ine, the snitch, Snitch9. What's Snitch9's story? Let's hear it.
The rapper 6ix9ine was sentenced to 2 years in prison after pleading guilty to 9 charges, including conspiracy to commit murder and armed robbery. Charlie Puth tweeted, "If 6ix9ine gets out of prison and is able to make another record, I'll produce it for free." Number 6, he is or was a Trump supporter. In 2020, a TikTok naming celebrities who are actually Trump supporters became viral, and one of the people mentioned was Charlie Puth. The TikTok showed many screenshots of Charlie's Facebook, which show support for Trump during the 2016 elections. He also shared a petition to have Hillary Clinton locked up and a post the day after the Orlando nightclub shooting.
See, as for celebrities, man, I don't like when they get into politics, man. I really don't like when celebrities get into politics and start choosing sides and all that. I think that might hurt their careers even more. Because if he goes for Trump, then whoever likes Hillary Clinton, if they're his fans, they're gonna all of a sudden be not his fans anymore. They're gonna hate him. You know what I mean? Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna let my dog out. He's too anxious. Sheldon, out. Come on. Come here. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Alright. But you guys know what I mean? That's why I don't know. I don't like when artists and when celebrities get into politics.
Suggesting that being politically correct was more important than gun control. According to this article, Charlie has since set his Facebook to private, but
Luciana, vamos Argentina, Argentina, my favorite international football club. They won the World Cup and Messi is the GOAT. I think everyone on my channel and all my subscribers probably know that by now, that I love how much I love Messi. And Argentina, man, I love Argentina.
some things can still be seen, like how Charlie
Go back a little bit.
politically correct was more important than gun control. According to this article, Charlie has since set his Facebook to private, but some things can still be seen, like how Charlie supported the Republican comedian Steven Crowder, who makes
We got Philippines in the house as well too. Shout out to the Philippines. I love the Philippines, man. I react to a lot of Filipino music. Go check them out, guys. But shout out to the Philippines.
According to this article, Charlie has since set his Facebook to private, but some things can still be seen, like how Charlie supported the Republican comedian Steven Crowder, who makes jokes about Islam, feminism, and shaming women for having sex before marriage. Charlie's family and friends also interacted with the posts he shared. In his defense, some Charlie Puth's fans say that everything is a lie, and others say that that was the past and that he has now changed because he later showed support for Biden and Kamala Harris. He started liking anti-Trump posts.
That's
he
too much.
supported the campaign to end COVID.
That's too much, Charlie Puth. You're doing too much, man.
His show discussed about the Capitol raid and performed a song he wrote against gun violence. Number 7, his personality. I feel like the majority of people who dislike Charlie Puth don't know about everything I just said. They only know 1 or 2 of his controversies and complement their opinion.
Man, I didn't know Charlie Puth was that filled with controversy, to be honest. I literally thought he was just an independent artist that's trying to work his way into becoming a star. I didn't know he was that big, first of all, and I didn't know that he was controversial. He doesn't come across as that.
About him
Crazy.
with his personality. I've seen probably hundreds of tweets and comments on TikTok that they feel that Charlie just gives a weird vibe. Many say they don't like that his only personality is being a white straight man and that he has nothing interesting to offer. Number
White straight
8,
man.
sexual vibes. Trigger warning
I don't mean to
for
laugh at
sexual
that.
jokes and Charlie Puth attempting to be
Wait, he's overly sexual too?
sexy. I also see that some people don't like how overly sexual Charlie Puth is sometimes, and I didn't notice this until I went to his Twitter, and all of the tweets I'm about to show are just from the past month.
Wait, what did that say? Hold on.
Just from the past month.
Just in case you didn't know, I'm very... Oh my god. Oh my god, yo. Charlie Puth, what is he doing, man? What is my guy doing? Guys, what is he doing? Why would you put that on Twitter for everyone to read? Like, why? Keep it to yourself. So freaking weird, man.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
Charlie Puth revealed that he can't listen to music while having in a recent interview. I will analyze the music playing in the background and I'll start to see the music notes in my head and I will not be able to get. And that's not even the biggest overshare. The first song I ever to was This Love by Maroon 5. Now I'm good friends with Adam Levine and I told him and he's like, that's really weird.
This person said that he's the most major tryhard imaginable at trying to make himself into a...
Yo, Charlie Puth is a weirdo, man, right? Am I right or am I wrong? I don't know. Like, there's nothing wrong with like showing off yourself or anything like that, but overly doing it and overly speaking and overly sharing, that's when it becomes too much. Like, yeah, do you, man. Do you. You're confident in yourself. Do you. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't fucking put it on all of us. Keep it to yourself. Sometimes there's things you gotta keep to yourself. You gotta keep it in your head. You have to. Aside from being the most try hard imaginable at trying to make a defend Luke, okay. Wait, why is it not playing? Why is it not playing? Let me refresh it. That's happened to me before. Oh, hell no. Don't tell me. Don't tell me it's not gonna work. Please don't tell me it's not gonna work. Alright, guys, give me 1 second. I promise you I'm gonna try my best to fix it. Promise you I'm gonna try my best to fix it. Why is it not playing though? Why is it not playing, man? Why is it not playing? 1 second, guys. Let me take a tab from here. A tab from here. YouTube.com. Let's just play any one just to see if it plays. Alright, it does play. Good. Let's go to history. Let's go to my account. Audit. Okay. Live stream. Okay, let's go to history. Where's the history at? History tab. History tab. History. Why some army hate Charlie Puth? Okay, so is it on the screen now? It's not. Let me put it at it on the screen now again. Window capture. Alright. Guys, we're back. We are back. I apologize about that. I apologize. Truly apologize. Let's go.
Yeah. Sounds familiar.
Charlie Puth revealed that he can't
Hey, Lori. Shout out to Lori, man. She's in the chat. Shout out to Musics as well, man. Music, I'm gonna hit you up later.
listen
I gotta check out your email and whatnot.
to music while having in a recent interview. I will analyze the music playing in the background and I'll start to see the music notes in my
Okay, I saw
First,
this part.
hard imaginable at trying to make himself into a icon. Number 9, TikTok. I've lost count on the amount of times a video making fun of Charlie Puth's TikToks has appeared on my For You page.
What if there was a song that started off like boop, 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 boop? What if there was a song that started off like blum 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 blum? What if there was another part of the song that went blum 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 blum?
What if there was a song where the kick was baloney slapping some hardwood?
Have you seen Charlie Puth on TikTok? Well, Charlie will post a TikTok.
What if there was a song that started off
And then Benny Blanco proceeds to bully him.
If there was a song that started off like shut up, Charlie.
In general, people say his TikToks are repetitive, annoying, and cringe.
How girls watch Charlie Puth's TikToks. Shut the f up. How boys watch Charlie Puth's TikToks. Please, shut the f up.
Number 10, his perfect pitch. Charlie Puth has a rare ability to identify or recreate a given musical note without a reference tone. This ability is called absolute or perfect pitch.
Have is absolute pitch. You look at the color blue and you just instantly know that it's blue. I can hear a note and instantly know that it's E flat.
And Charlie Puth is known for showing this ability.
I mean, respect to him. Respect to him for being musically there, musically talented in his brain. You gotta give him props and credit for that.
All the time, including on TikTok.
Take care, Musics. Have a good one.
Here's a C sharp.
Wait, are you leaving? I don't know if Musics is leaving or not. Are you? Let me see. Hold on. Yo, oh yeah, I see you. You're feeling sleepy because I didn't have enough sleep last night, so I'm gonna head out. Hey man, take care, man. I'll hit you up later. Shout out to Musics.
Flat.
And Charlie Puth is known for showing this ability all the time, including on TikTok.
That's actually a G.
Here's a C sharp. Here's an F sharp. And then a very high D to an E flat. F.
I'd be doing you a disservice if I didn't tell you that.
That's cool, actually. That's pretty cool.
D and a B flat.
So when he burped, he made a G and an E, which is a minor third. Wah wah.
POV, you're Charlie Puth's girlfriend.
F sharp.
It's made the craziest sound. Do you mind if I record it? It's like an E flat major.
When that hit the wall, it made a sound. That's a D sharp. Have you guys seen Charlie Puth on TikTok? A lot of Charlie's content has to do with his perfect pitch. How he's able to hear pitches based on any sound. Obviously, this brings up hate, even from his own friends.
That was an F sharp.
That's a B flat and me slapping the f out of you.
Number 11, and I believe the least problematic of all the reasons, is his music. Some people don't like his music because they think it's predictable, generic, and boring. Some people say that he can be a great producer, but after he found a sound that worked, he started making the same song over and over again, and he's not trying anymore. For some, We Don't Talk Anymore, Attention, Light Switch, and many other.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really hear much about Charlie Puth's music. Like, it's not in your face. It's not in your face, like when you turn on the radio or anything like that. I don't know, maybe it is. I don't really turn on the radio like that, but you don't hear much about Charlie Puth that often. In comparison, for example, to BTS, you hear about him all the time. You get what I mean?
Of his songs are extremely similar, and those are basically all the reasons I could find why people don't like Charlie Puth. It's not only that he gives a weird vibe and that he deleted his BTS tweets. Charlie has gained a reputation of being problematic and an attention seeker in many different fandoms. However, at the end of the day, it is your own decision to believe if he's a good person or not. And even though he may seem annoying to many of the people he had controversies with have become friends with him, including Justin Bieber, Bella Thorne, and Jungkook. At the end of the day, we don't know him, and we can just judge him from afar, but we don't know the full story of any of the controversies I just mentioned. Jungkook, just like all the people I just mentioned, is an adult, and whether we like it or not, him and Charlie seem close. Jungkook loves mentioning him.
Charlie Puth.
I wonder if they're still friends or not. I wonder if JK and Charlie Puth are still friends, or they don't talk anymore, BTS doesn't talk to him anymore. I don't know. Can one of you guys let me know in the comments?
Wow. Charlie Puth. Charlie Puth.
These videos were recorded with a potato, I swear to God.
Charlie Puth. Oh, I love Ariana. Charlie Puth, flyer. I don't know his artist. Charlie Puth.
And according to Charlie, they send each other songs all the time.
We'd always like send each other music that we love.
Let's remind ourselves that we are just the public, and even though Jungkook may not know about Charlie's controversies, because not even the general public knows about all of these controversies, Jungkook knows more about his personality than us, because he actually interacts with him. I saw a person on TikTok that commented something along the lines of, "We are doing this for Jungkook, not you. You suck. You're an attention seeker." And it's like, okay, then why give him the attention he wants? Just ignore him. And if you want to say something, just comment something about Jungkook. And I think it's fine whether ARMYs like or dislike him, but I will still suggest to not spoil left and right. At the end of the day, we're doing this for Jungkook and Jungkook only. Treat this collaboration like we did with Savage Love featuring Jason Derulo. After BTS's remix made Savage Love get to #1 on the Hot 100, and
Savage Love, hold on, who made this? BTS, Jason Derulo. I might have to react to that song eventually. I wonder what album it was on.
Jason Derulo celebrated by himself.
I wish the discography website that I go through based off of BTS's discography, I wish it also gave me the features, maybe like not their songs, but like someone else's feature that they feature on that might not be in any of their albums. I wonder where I can find all their features. So once I'm done with all the albums and all the music that's on the discography, I want to check out their features as well too. Listen, my goal and my mission for the next month or so is to finish the entire, maybe it might take longer than a month, but to finish the entire BTS discography and do guides and compilations and whatnot. So please guys, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment, turn on notifications so that way you get notified anytime I go live or anytime I release a BTS video. Because this journey, man, it just started. It really just started. I'm only on the second mini album so far. Let's go.
Did not even mention BTS in his celebration party. ARMYs were mad, but we ignore him because some of these celebrities crave the attention, so don't give it to them. You know how locals see ARMYs. Don't give them reasons to continue with that. Don't send him hate just to send him hate. And if you really think he's problematic, explain your reasons why you think that way. I saw a tweet that said that Left and Right has the potential to be a massive hit because of its universal pacing, it's light, catchy, has attention points like the sound moving between ears, or the weird bass towards the end to anchor in memory. It has easy and relatable lyrics. So let's not ruin Jungkook's first official collaboration. This song has Jungkook's...
Wait, his first official collaboration was Charlie Puth? That's crazy.
So let's not ruin Jungkook's first official collaboration. This song has Jungkook's name and BTS's name on it. So let's focus on what actually matters. Support Jungkook's song, support BTS's song, and focus on what's really important. Jungkook singing this part.
That's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's the video right here, guys. Let's play the song that I played, just a part of it while I go through the chat, and just to see what you guys want me to watch next. We are bulletproof 1. All right. So let me see what you guys want me to react to next by Boracity TV. Boracity TV. So earlier today in the chat, someone wanted me to do the Elite 4 of South Korea and the ones who deny it. Do you guys want me to watch this video? Or, hold on, I got an idea. I got a small little idea. That, or, hold on. You guys ready for this? All right. Wait. One to 35 characters. 1 to 35 characters. I don't know what the hell they want me to do with this. Guys. Alright, I got an idea. Hold on. Paste. And then, hold on. I'm trying to copy and paste the name of the next titles that I'm going to react to right now. And put it in a poll so you guys can vote. But I didn't know. All right, here is the thing. So, fuck, why isn't it not letting me? Read a poll. It has to be 135. So, hold on, I got an idea. Boracity, and then the 4 elite of South Korea. Alright, guys. There you go. Vote. Vote in the chat, guys. Vote in the chat. I know it took me a minute, but go ahead and vote in the chat which one you'd like me to do. We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof. Let's go. We are bulletproof. We are bulletproof. Guys, vote in the chat. Let's vote in the chat for which one you want to watch. I couldn't put the entire title in because the poll has to be at 35 characters. But we'll give it another minute. So far, Boracity discography of Chapter 1 is winning. Shelly, no, secretly identity, saying I voted for Elite 4 because it's shorter. That makes sense. The guide for Chapter 1 is 1 hour long. So I don't think it can be done in one sitting in today's stream. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. But now I gotta go based off of the votes. Oh, wait, no, the votes are saying the 4 Elite. Oh no, the Boracity discography is winning that. I might have to do that. I might have to do that secretly. But I'm down for whatever. Hell yeah. Well, let's see how long. Let's see how long the Elite 4, the Elite 4 of South Korea And who denies it? It is also Boracity, so that's good. And then let me see the other one. What is it? Boracity, discography. Discography of Chapter 1. Boracity. Introduction to BTS discography from Chapter 1. Now, is that gonna give me spoilers about their music in the future? Does anybody? Because this one is an hour and 2 minutes, which we can do. Don't get me wrong, we can definitely do. There's nothing wrong with it. But is it gonna spoil music for me in the future that I shouldn't like? Is it too early for me to check this one out? Because right now I'm currently still on albums number 2, mini album number 2, which is Oh Are You Late 2. This is where I'm at now with BTS's journey. I don't want a video to like spoil their discography or spoil music or anything like that. Lori, let me see. There's a new Carpet Man song. Yeah, I did see it. I did respond to you too. I'm not sure if you got the response, but I did see your message. I'm definitely gonna do that either tonight or tomorrow, Lori. But guys, let's be fair here. Let's be fair. The Boracity discography of Chapter 1-1, it won the poll. So we're gonna have to do it, guys. Let's stick to our words. Let's stick to the words of the poll. Alright, so let's go ahead and start it, guys. In 3, 2, 1.
I hope this guy.
Alright, let's turn it up all the way. Make sure it's good. And that will probably be the last guide that we'll do today. And then maybe tomorrow or the next day I'll go live again and we'll do some more. As long as you guys join. And then Shelly says no, it just explains how their discography was originated or organized over the years, how the albums are clapped together over a period of time. So this might actually help me out. It could be too early, Shelly says. It could be too early. Let's check it out. Let's check it out, guys. Let's check it out.
There are many great interaction videos to BTS out there, but most of them introduce the members' journey, achievements, and personalities. This is
Look, there's one called A Crackhead's Guide to BTS. I'd like to check that one out by ASAP Cookie. A Crackhead's Guide to BTS. Yo, crazy title.
very important information for new fans to know, but in this video, I will introduce you to their most important contribution.
Guys, I can tell you based off these pictures who is who. Right here, look. All the way from the left. All the way from the left, we got Suga. Then we got JK. Then we have, oh my god, I'm choking, guys. This looks different than this is Jin. We'll get back to this guy. We'll get back to this guy in the black right here. This is Jin. This is V. This is RM. Which means this is Hope. Which means this is Jimin. Tell me I got it right. Tell me I got it right. And we got Laura in the chat too. What's good, Laura? How you doing? Good to see you. Oh yeah, I know you're still working. No worries. You're good. You're good. No need to tell me that. You're good. I know. But guys, I got him right. I got the members right, I think. No one's confirmed it yet in the chat, but I think I got him right. So from left to right, we got Suga, we got JK, Jimin, Jin, V, RM, and J-Hope. Let's go.
Their discography. BTS's discography can be a little confusing to understand because it doesn't work like most Western discographies or even K-pop discographies.
I got it.
They have official songs, unofficial songs, tracks that are technically not songs.
I'm telling you guys, I'm starting to learn. Hell yeah. I got their names down, or their names to their faces down. Now the next step for me to do is to, hold on, let me end the poll real quick. The next step I need to do is I need to learn their voices when they're singing. Let's go.
Compilation albums, solo songs that are BTS songs, solo songs that are not BTS songs, Korean albums, Japanese albums, English singles, and so much more. So I'll try to explain all of that. If you're already an ARMY, I hope this guide can help you understand the timeline of BTS's discography, and maybe even discover some songs you haven't listened to.
Hold on, I need to look at this picture real quick. So 2013 right here, this is where we're at. We're all the way in the very left, guys. We're right here in the very left. So I just finished Too Cool for School, and I just finished Oh Are You Late Too. So for those who are in the chat, or for those who might come across this video later, please go check out the albums. I did full album reactions, no cuts, no edits, just straight raw reaction of both albums. I didn't even take it into my editing software to add music or to add an end screen or to add my graphics, my outro graphics or nothing like that. Just straight from the recording to YouTube. So go check them out. And then afterwards, it tells me right here, 2014, we got School Love Affair. That's the next one I'm gonna do. We got Dark and Wild. That's the next album I'm gonna do. She didn't include the what's it called, the repackaged version of School Love Affair one. But I only heard that there's only a couple new songs in it, and one of them is even a remix. So let's go.
To before. And if you're not a fan, I hope this guide can help you understand the basics of BTS's discography and eras, and find the songs with the genres you like the most. I won't spoil the songs for you. I will just quickly hint how they sound and what the themes are, so you can discover by yourself if it's something you're interested in.
Alright, good. So she's not gonna spoil anything for us.
BTS's music is currently in what they call a Chapter 2, which includes a variety of solo projects all promoted as BTS's projects, as well as new BTS songs with all the members.
Hold on, let me go back a little bit and look at that. Chapter 2 of BTS's discography so far. So Chapter 2. And there's some of the solos. This is some of the solo artists too.
Start, BTS's music is currently in what they call a Chapter 2, which includes a variety of solo projects.
See, I don't understand that. I don't understand the concept of Chapter 1, Chapter 2. I really don't. But look, Charlie Puth is down here. You see him? On the very left bottom. Under left and right, there's Charlie Puth and JK.
Projects all promoted as BTS's projects, as well as new BTS songs with all the members. But since Chapter 2 just started and is still ongoing, in this video I will
Wait, when was this video made? This video by Boracity TV was 1 year ago. It was only a year ago, okay.
About Chapter 1 because it's still so extensive that even fans can miss some of it. So this is BTS's story explained only through their music. BTS officially debuted in 2013, but it all started in 2007. Namjoon, who later became the first member and the leader of BTS, started sharing his rapping and songwriting on online platforms around the age of 14. The oldest songs people could find of him were under the name Ranch Randa, and they go back to 2008. Later this year, Namjoon, who we know today as RM, started using the name Largo alongside Ranch Randa to unofficially share his songs. Participating mostly in collaborations, he mainly used samples.
That's pre-debut. That's in 2008, guys. That was in 2008. Jungkook collabo, check the voice. So there's so much for me to do. Forget getting it done in a month. Forget getting it done in a year. This is gonna take me like 2 years.
Of famous hip-hop songs.
Because guys, I want to eventually do their solo albums as well, each member. I eventually want to do the features and also the just unreleased music or anything that you guys let me know about. I'm going to do it.
To write his own Korean raps. He then performed these songs with other underground rappers.
Fuck Cockroaches. One of the names of the song is Fuck Cockroaches. For those out there that think BTS songs are for kids, and they think that BTS songs are for girls and they don't cuss and they're not bad, they don't talk their shit. I got to know that very quickly. I was one of those people, guys. I was one of those people that thought BTS is for kids and they make, hey, happy music. You know what I mean? But I never knew they were talking their shit and they actually cuss in their songs. I was surprised when I first heard that. And look at that. One of the names of the song by RM is Fuck Cockroaches. Hell yeah. That's what I want to see, man. For those who think BTS is for kids, think otherwise, guys. Think otherwise.
Peer from the rap world, but some became well-known rappers in South Korea years after. RM worked with the rappers Changmo, who back then was called Loop, Supreme Boy, who was called Suprema, Zico, who was called Naxo, and Ugly Duck, who kept his name. In 2009, RM continued being part of collaborations, now mostly under the name Randa. This was a time when RM gained popularity in the South Korean underground rap scene, especially after the release of the 2009's second 94liners group rap.
Ooh,
Along with other rappers, RM became part of the rap crew DNH. These songs from 2008 and 2009 were recognized by the rapper Sleepy, who told his friend and Big Hit producer P-Dog to check out the music of a talented underground rapper who was still in high school. After meeting RM, Big Hit decided to form
Look how young he looks right here.
a hip-hop group with RM in its center. This group was
So hold on.
RM.
So after meeting RM, Big Hit decided to form a hip hop group with RM and his son. So Big Hit was working with RM before even BTS. Big Hit was trying to put RM in a group of hip hop, like a hip hop group with RM in the center, or is she talking about BTS here? After meeting RM, Big Hit decided to form a hip hop group with RM in the center. Is she talking about BTS or another group here? They were trying to form with RM.
Big Hit decided to form a hip-hop group with RM in its center. This group was Bulletproof Boys, which they
Never mind.
abbreviated
Bulletproof Boys. The group was Bulletproof Boys, which was abbreviated to BPB.
as BPB. BPB had 3 rappers, RM, Iron, and Supreme Boy. As BPB, RM released Dreaming and 17 Part 1, and with the other members,
See, that's different than though. That's different than BTS. That's not correct. They weren't forming a group that's BTS. Before BTS, they formed a group called BPB. Bulletproof. What was it? Bulletproof Boys. So then afterwards, and it was with a rapper named Iron and another rapper.
as BPB. BPB had 3 rappers, RM, Iron, and
Supreme Boy. See, they were completely different. That wasn't BTS right here.
Supreme Boy. As BPB, RM released Dreaming and 17 Part 1, and with the other members, BPB released Hook Gayo, Ashes, and We Are BPB.
So damn, RM was part of another group before becoming BTS. See, that's something new I didn't know about. I thought he was just an independent artist, independent rapper, underground rapper.
Ashes, and We Are BPB.
I got you. True.
Although
Yay.
BPB did not have an official debut, they featured on Love You
Okay,
Hate
so that's what you guys were telling me in the comments. I apologize for pausing too often, but I'm trying to take it all in. But that's a few of you in the comments after I just released the video of Bulletproof Part 1. It's out on my channel right now. I literally released it like 2 hours ago. So some of you were telling me that this song was originally with his old group. So that's what you guys were talking about. The song We Are Bulletproof was originally by RM and his other 2 rappers. And then BTS came and changed it maybe, right?
You by 2 a.m. This song is technically...
Let's go back.
Although BPB did not have an official debut, they featured on Love You Hate You by 2 a.m. This song is technically RM's first official song representing BTS. All the songs I've talked about before this one can only be listened to because of re-uploads, but you can listen to Love You Hate You in every streaming platform since it's officially credited to BTS. Later this year, Big Hit had a rap competition in which contestants had to use one of 4 tracks, 2 produced by RM and 2 produced by Iron. A 17-year-old named Yoongi decided to use RM's 17 track to audition, and he won the first online round. At the rap battle final, Yoongi landed in 2nd place with the songs Swagger and This. Although only the first place was promised a spot in Big Hit, Yoongi was invited to also join Big Hit and recorded.
Wait, is Yoongi Sugar? Because it says Sugar on the screen right here. It says Swagger, Sugar, and then This Sugar. So is Yoongi Sugar then?
2 songs he performed in the competition. In 2011, RM, still representing BPB, was featured in the pop song Bad Girl, which is still accessible on SoundCloud and YouTube, and the ballad Because I'm a Foolish Woman, which is accessible in every streaming platform. Additionally, RM unofficially released Glory as himself, enrolling with his previous rap crew DNH. During this time, there were many changes in the BPB lineup.
DNH, hold on. RM as Rondo. Supreme Boy, Marvel, Jade. Alright.
Big Hit discovered the street dancer Jung Ho-seok and decided to make Yoongi, who we know today as Suga, and Ho-seok, who we know
it is Suga,
today as J-Hope, become part of the group alongside.
Hey, I said it earlier in my reaction to We Are Bulletproof Part 1. I think Suga's my favorite rapper out of the bunch. I know there's 3 rappers and 4 vocalists, and Suga is my favorite rapper, I think, so far. Every song that I've heard, his part always sounds so sick.
Side RM and the other two rappers.
And they're all talented, all of them. RM and J-Hope too are both really good too.
Up until this point, the group was clearly intended to be a hip-hop rap group, but Big Hit thought about transforming BPB into a hip-hop idol group with a rap line and a vocal line. The guy who won the rap competition against Suga was eventually not a fit for the group. The previous two BPB rappers were also not a fit for the group. The official lineup was RM, Suga, and J-Hope, but among the many
So Suga's the one who ended up making it anyway, even though the other guy won. I wonder what happened there. I wonder what happened. Even though the guy won, didn't make it to the group, the second place made it into the group. So Suga must have had a better attitude. He must have had a better the delivery maybe of his bars. Maybe he had the, you know what I mean, that captured the producers and the owners of Big Hit eyes. You know, I don't know.
trainees competing to be part of the group either as rappers or singers were Jin, who was streetcasted, and Jungkook, who wasn't selected for a TV singing competition but was called by 7 music agencies. Jungkook decided to join the small agency Big Hit because of RM's talent. This new RM Suga J-Hope lineup was abbreviated as BTS, standing for Bangtan Sonyeondan, which is probably called Boy Scouts in Korean. This technically new group unofficially released the original song Satori Rap, which became a characteristic style for BTS's future songs.
Wait, so technically, this is BTS's first song right here, right? Satori Rap? Is that technically their first song as BTS? Or no? Do they have other songs before that as BTS? Someone let me know, please.
After this song, Taeyeon, who we know today as V, joined Jin and Jungkook in the trainees lineup. RM and J-Hope representing BTS featured in Lee Seung-gi's ballad The Song That Will Make You Smile, which he officially released in 2020 in every streaming platform and credited RM and J-Hope as BTS. In 2012, only a year before BTS's official debut, a lot happens. Many trainees leave and a new trainee named Jimin joins. This makes the BTS lineup 8 members, but one of them eventually leaves, making the group a 7-member group, 3 rappers, 4 vocalists. Around this time, RM composes more music than ever, and 2 events happen. Suga gets into a car accident, critically injuring his shoulder, and J-Hope leaves BTS. I'm mentioning these 2 events because they are reflected in BTS's discography. Suga's injury becomes the subject for some of his future songs. About J-Hope leaving the group, we don't exactly know why this happened, but he mentioned how hard it was for him to live far away from his family. In the end, Jungkook convinced J-Hope to stay, and RM convinced Big Hit to fight for J-Hope since he was a vital part of BTS.
Wait, Purple Puppy says, I don't think it's nice to clout chase trying to ride on the coattails of other people. Not very noble thing to do, but I'm British and we don't like that kind of behavior. Wait, hold on. Who's clout chasing? Are you maybe earlier in the video when we were talking about Charlie Puth, or are you talking about me clout chasing? I'm so confused here, Purple. You've confused the hell out of me. I don't know what you're saying. Maybe you can clarify yourself.
For him to live far away from his family. In the end, Jungkook convinced J-Hope to stay, and RM convinced Big Hit to fight for J-Hope since he was a vital part.
Let me go back a little bit.
Events because they are reflected in BTS's discography. Suga's injury becomes the subject for some of his future songs. About J-Hope leaving the group, we don't exactly know why this happened, but he mentioned how hard it was for him to live far away from his family. In the end, Jungkook convinced J-Hope to stay, and RM convinced Big Hit to fight for J-Hope since he was a vital part of BTS. So as soon as J-Hope is back, he is a featured artist in the Jongwon song Animal, and he becomes the first BTS member to perform on a K-pop TV show. With the 7 members we know,
J-Hope's flow is amazing too. I like J-Hope's flow and RM's flows, all of them, man. It's so hard to pick which one is your favorite. I mean, at least for me, as a new BTS fan, as someone that just only heard maybe first album was 10 songs, second album was another 10 songs, or say 9 because some skits were in there. So I've heard, so that's 18. 18 plus I heard about 5 different other songs, so I've heard maybe 20, but let's say 25 songs. I forgot what I was talking about. Why was I counting the songs? Wow, that completely escaped my head. Oh my god, it completely escaped my head. I don't know what I was gonna say.
Today,
I'll try to remember right now.
BTS releases 2
Let's go back.
K-pop TV show.
Oh, it's hard. That's what I was gonna say. It's hard to pick as a new fan. Not who's my favorite, because as a group they're all good. I can't pick a favorite. I shouldn't pick a favorite. But I'm trying to see which one resonates with me the most. Which one I can relate to the most. I feel like Suga for me. I don't know why. Something about him I resonate with. I don't know why.
With the 7 members we know today, BTS releases 2 adaptations of hip-hop songs with unofficial videos, A Typical Chinese Christmas and Let's Introduce Bangtan Room. Only 6 months before their debut, BTS unofficially releases multiple songs to gain people's attention, including adaptations of songs by DJ Khaled, Kendrick Lamar, Marcus Houston, J. Cole, and the most popular pre-debut BTS song.
So hold on, this was in 2013, so right before they debuted. This is right before their first album, Too Cool for School. So I need to react to these songs right here. Tipsy by RM, Where You At, BTS, All I Do Is Win. Those are just kind of like covers or, to other songs. We'll see. I might have to check them out anyway.
Graduation song, which samples Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa's Young, Wild and Free.
Yeah, I would like to listen to those. Their versions of those songs, I would like to definitely listen to those.
Wild and Free. BTS continues releasing unofficial songs and freestyles sampling tracks by Nicki Minaj, Common, Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, and T.I.
Some people in the chat are saying OT7. OT7. What is OT7, guys? Can someone explain that to me, please?
BTS teased their official debut on May of 2013 with a debut trailer which was later called Intro Too Cool for School, and then officially made their debut with the album Too Cool for School on June.
We did that one, guys, on June 12th, on my birthday. Boom, let's go. That's another thing that's another reason why I like BTS. It's just a small thing that made me be like, oh wow, what a sign. That's a sign that I should like them. That's a sign that I should listen to them. Is they released their very first project on my birthday in 2013. June 12th, 2013. June 12th is my birthday. That's just another reason for me to like them.
Too Cool for School, and then officially made their debut with the album Too Cool for School on June 12th of 2013. This is how BTS albums tend to work in Chapter 1. They release 2 or 3 mini albums and then a full studio album.
Okay, so they released 3 mini albums and then 1 full studio album.
These 2 or 3 albums that have the same theme are part of an era or a trilogy. The mini albums can either be a single album or an EP, which have 2 to 5 songs. BTS's first album is a single album because it technically has only 3 songs. This is...
Oh damn, really? That's true. Because it's Too Cool for School intro, then it's We Are Bulletproof Part 1, No More Dreams, that is very true. There was another song though in there, wasn't there? Number 9, track number 9 or 10, wasn't there or no? I might be mistaken that with Oh Are You Late.
Common in BTS's first albums. There is an intro, an interlude, an outro, and a skit. A skit is not a song. It's usually a conversation between the BTS members that reflects the story of the album. Since these albums tell the members' thoughts and experiences, the skits show BTS's story and milestones. Additionally, some albums have hidden songs, which you can only listen to on the physical CD. Each album has a title track, which is
how am I gonna find those songs, guys? How am I gonna find the songs that are... Am I gonna have to buy the CDs? Guys, am I really gonna have to buy their CDs to listen to those songs?
Single they are promoting that comes with a music video and a follow-up promoted track, which is the second single or song that may or may not have a music video, but that they will perform.
Okay, I know what's happening here. Purple Puppy is still on the part of this live where we're talking about Charlie Puth. That's why earlier he put, I don't think it's nice to clout chase. It's trying to ride and coat. That's why she said that. It's not a noble thing here. And I'm British and we don't like that kind of behavior. She's still on that part of the live where we're talking about Charlie Puth. That's why I was like, wait, is she talking to me? I'm not a clout chaser. I promise you. So she's still talking about, she's still in that part of the video, because right now she just put another message saying, I didn't know he was a Trump supporter. Oh, good grief. Please, someone tell me that's not true. I always thought Charlie was a bit weird, but no, please, no. Yeah, she's gonna, hey, Purple, shout out to you. Purple Puppy. You're gonna get to this part of the video, and you're gonna get my shout out to you. Shout out to you. Let's go.
Promoting that comes with a music video and a follow-up promoted track, which is the second single or song that may or may not have a music video, but that they will
See, the mistake I made with this album is I did not react. I reacted to the album cover version of it. I didn't react to the lyrics version or the music video version of it. Now I noticed that there are fans out there that do make playlists for people that want to react to them, that include the music video, that include the lyrics, that include live performances. So feel free, guys. My email is in the description of all my videos. So feel free, if you have a good playlist for Love Affair, School Love Affair, which is the next mini album that we're gonna do here in the next few days. Please leave it in my email. Give me the link in my email so that way I can have a good playlist to go based off of, with actual video, with actual music video, and with lyrics, please.
Perform on TV shows. In K-pop terms, it's a promoted B-side, and in Western music terms, it's a follow-up. So with that in mind, let's see the story of BTS's first album. Too Cool for School is the beginning of what is known today as the School Trilogy. All of the songs from this era are either hip-hop, R&B, or a fusion of both genres. The first song, We Are Bulletproof Part 2, is a continuation of We Are BPB, with the all lineup. In this
that song we just reacted to, right?
Song, BTS reaffirms their story of how they became a group, how despite being young, they had strong music ambitions. This is what made them bulletproof.
Bang, bang.
In
Click,
Escape
click,
Circle
bang,
Room
bang.
Talk, they introduced the theme of the album. After graduating, do they want an office job or follow their music dreams? This is a transition to No More Dream, the album's title track and promoted single. Its main
See, for me, the way, because JK, man, was very difficult for me to, JK was one of the most, and V. JK and V were the two most difficult members for me to memorize. But then I noticed something. I noticed that JK has a baby face. He's one of the only members in the group that has the baby face. So that automatically lets me know that it's JK. V, I don't know. V, the reason I know what V looks like is because the process of elimination. Because after counting who everyone is, then in the end, I'm like, okay, so the one that's left is V. Through the process of elimination. I still don't. No, maybe I can pick him up out of a picture now. Maybe I can choose him first out of a picture, but yeah, but JK for me, that's how it clicked with me that it's JK. He has a baby face.
theme was of course young people's dreams or lack of dreams and passion. Interlude is an instrumental transition from BTS's heavy rap side to their R&B side. The first R&B track is Like, a song about high school romance and social media. And outro Circle Room Cypher is a fun skit in which BTS
that Circle Room Cypher was fun.
jokingly rap battles each other. The last two tracks are hidden tracks, which means that they are only part of the physical CDs. Path, also known as Road, tells their feelings during the years when the group was coming together and wondering what will be the end of the road.
Like, I know now this is J-Hope. I can look at J-Hope and know this is J-Hope now. Whereas before, I would look at all of them and they all look the same to me. That's crazy how that works, right? How your brain puts a face to everyone that you don't know and puts the same face on them pretty much. But then once you get to know them, they look so different. They look completely different. Each one of them looks completely different than the other. But when I first started reacting to them a couple weeks ago, they all look the same. That's so crazy how that works.
These concerns are expanded in RM's spoken poem, a skit on the
Guys, we got 40 people in here. We only have, what, 4 likes? Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what I'm seeing, or am I getting the wrong numbers here? Please, guys, hit the like button. No, we have 22 likes. Shout out to you guys. We got 22 likes. But hit the like. We got 40 people in here, guys. Hit the like button, please. Let's go. Let's try to get to 30 likes at least.
All of these album's lyrics were composed by the rap line. After this, BTS explained their passion to perform in the unofficial song Born Singer, which samples J. Cole's Born Sinner, and it becomes one of BTS's most important songs in their careers. BTS's second official project is the EP Oh Are You Late To, which starts.
We just did that one too as well. That's the one we just did yesterday, guys. Go check it out after this. Go check it out and let me know what you think of the reaction. It's a raw reaction, no edits, no cuts, no edits, no nothing, just straight from the camera to YouTube.
With a hip-hop intro performed by RM. The title track and lead single is N.O., a protest on how the South Korean education system turns students into studying machines. BTS's second official project.
I kind of want to understand that because I saw this music video and I'm trying to understand it. One thing I noticed about this album is they were fighting the police in the first video. They were fighting the teachers here in this video. And then in another video, they were fighting someone else. The army. Not the army, not the fans, but like actual army. So I noticed that theme in this album in Oh Are You Late To.
Is the EP Oh Are You Late To, which starts with a hip-hop intro performed by RM. The title track and lead single is N.O., a protest on how the South Korean education system turns students into studying machines. Because BTS debuted as a hip-hop idol group, RM and Suga received backlash from the underground rap scene they were once part of. Their first response to the criticism was the hip-hop track We On, in which they affirmed that they will not pay attention to the hate. An example of their determination is clear in Skit Are You Happy Now, an audio recorded at 6 a.m. of the members discussing their music path. This is a transition.
That was amazing, by the way, the skit of them getting to know, like, hey, they were talking to each other and they were like, hey, you know, who would have thought that we ever make it to this point? Like, we should be happy. We should be happy because we made it to this point. We never thought we would make it to this point, but here we are. That was amazing to hear them, a genuine conversation between them, each other, about how they're making it in the industry and how they're climbing up, and how when they were trainees, they were hoping to become idols and to become part of a group, and they finally made it. That was a good conversation they had.
To the hip-hop song If I Rule the World. The R&B track of the album is Coffee, a love song told through coffee metaphors. The next song is BTS Cypher Part 1, the first of 4 cyphers performed by the rap line. In this first one, the rappers introduce themselves as the new kids who want to show their talents to the world. Attack on Bangtan, also translated as The Rise of Bangtan, has a similar message, but it has a funkier sound.
See, that's where I was confused by Juliet's playlist, because she also had Attack on Bangtan, but the name on the discography said Rise of Bangtan, or Rose. It even said Rose of Bangtan. And then the last song as well, but then you guys explained it quickly. You guys quickly explained it to me that back then you guys were going based off of the English translation of what it said in South Korean. So that was the actual translation, but that was not the actual name of the song. So now I understand now what you guys were trying to say.
The funny thing about this song is that it jokingly predicts their future success. The BTS members announce their arrival to the music industry and wonder what will happen if BTS rises.
하지만 방탄소년단이 진격한다면 어떨까?
The next track is the rap line's pre-debut song Satori Rap, now being officially released by the 7 BTS members under the name Paldo Gang.
See, that's what I saw. Paldo Gang Song.
The last track is Outro Love in School, the first song ever performed exclusively by the BarcaLyze, which introduces the theme of the third part of the School trilogy. But before continuing the School trilogy, BTS released 8 unofficial songs in SoundCloud and YouTube. Beautiful is one of their most popular adaptations, and it samples Mariah Carey and Miguel's Beautiful.
See, I see that's JK and then Jimin behind him.
BTS also released 2 Christmas songs.
Hold on. This is an unofficial song. Alright, so these are unofficial songs. I should be keeping track of these, because those are unofficial songs that didn't come out on an album, right? And they're all on SoundCloud though. That's the thing. If you look at the sign next to it, it's all on SoundCloud.
Perfect Christmas, performed by Jungkook, RM, and other big hit artists at the time, and A Typical Idol's Christmas, an adaptation by the other 5 members not part of the first Christmas song. The last official part of the school trilogy was the 2014 EP A School Love Affair.
That's the next one. That's the next one I'm doing.
By the rap line. The album's main
Please,
theme,
guys, again, if anybody can make me a playlist and send it to my email of this album right here, this mini album, School Love Affair, with that has the music video, and if there's no music video, it'll be lyrics. If you can do that for me, that'll be great, and send it to my email, please.
is Young Romance, and it has the hip-hop rock song Boy in Love as its title track. In Skid Soulmate, the BTS members ask each other what the album's theme should be, and it introduces the next 2 R&B pop tracks. Where You From, in which the boy in love meets and starts talking to someone they like, and Just One Day, in which they profess their love. The last 5 songs basically summarize the whole school trilogy themes: dreams, identity, protest, determination, and love. Representing dreams is Tomorrow, a song about following your dreams despite opposition from others. This track is an R&B hip-hop mix that works as a transition to the heavier hip-hop tracks. Representing identity is BTS Cypher Part 2 Triptych, in which the rap line were the insults from other rappers with pride, showing that they have the abilities and bravery of underground rappers but the success of idol stars. Representing protest is Spinebreaker, a song about the way past generations made today's society obsessed with material possessions. Representing determination is Jump, which showcases their perseverance in a positive, happy light. And representing love is Outro Propose, the vocalized R&B track about falling in love. After the release of these 3 albums, part of the school trilogy, the BTS members
I can't wait to react to this mini album.
released some unofficial songs.
It'll probably be either Monday or Tuesday. I'm gonna give you guys a couple days to send me a playlist that I can work off of. But I'll probably do this album Monday or Tuesday.
Including 95 Graduation, also known as Graduation Part 2, performed by Jimin and V, who were born in 1995. Soon after, BTS released a special edition of School Love Affair with the original 10 tracks and 2 new R&B tracks. Miss Right, which served as the title track.
So guys, this is the special edition. Hold on. I need to check this one out because that's the one that confused me. That's the one that a lot of you guys or that's the one I was asking you guys if I should do or not. Sorry, these lights are hot as hell and it's getting hot. But I need to check this out to see if there's any new tracks on there. Or should I react to this whole thing, or is it new tracks, or is it not new tracks? Give me 1 second. Let's see.
Performed by Jimin and V, who were born in 1995. Soon after, BTS released a special edition of School Love Affair.
So they released a special edition, okay.
With the original 10 tracks.
The original 10 tracks, okay. The original 10 tracks, so we don't have to react to those.
And 2 new R&B tracks.
See, that one of you guys did tell me that. See, I mentioned it earlier, and one of you guys are right. You did tell me that there's 2 new tracks, and one of them is a remix.
Miss Right, which served as the title track. And Like, Slow Jam Remix, which is a jazzier version
Slow Jam Remix, there we go.
of their previous release song, Like. Additionally, they released the instrumentals for 6 of the album's songs. Then Namjoon unofficially releases Unpack Your Bags on SoundCloud, a hip-hop track produced by DJ Soulscape. Since Japan is the 2nd biggest music market in the world, it's common for Korean artists to release Japanese versions of their songs. So BTS released 2 Japanese.
So they'll sing it in Japanese? They know how to speak Japanese, or they learned how to speak Japanese to release those Japanese singles?
EPs that come with 2 music videos. These albums are the Japanese counterpart of the school trilogy. The first EP is No More Dream, and it has the Japanese versions of No More Dream, Attack on Bangtan, and Like. Part of their Korean discography,
hold on, let's go back a little bit.
Counterpart of the school trilogy. The first EP is No More Dream, and it has the
So No More Dream Japanese version. We'll have to react to that.
Japanese versions of No More Dream, Attack on Bangtan, and Like.
And then Boy in Love.
Part of their Korean discography, BTS released So For More on SoundCloud, an adaptation of Pro Era's Like Water. BTS will later release another original song titled So For More. So to differentiate them,
But guys, they stopped posting on SoundCloud, right? Or do they still post on SoundCloud? I doubt it, right? Like all the songs after at least the first album, you can probably find on YouTube, right?
Just remember that this 2014 track is an unofficial SoundCloud song. BTS then releases their second Japanese music video, Boy in Love, part of the Boy in Love EP.
Really? Some of you guys are telling me that they do speak Japanese and they're fluent at it. Culture common for Koreans to learn Japanese as second language. Really? Thank you, Secretly Identity, for explaining that to me. So a lot of South Koreans know how to speak Japanese. I wonder if the language is similar at all. If there's any like similarities that makes it easier to learn. You know what I mean?
With the Japanese versions of Just One Day and N.O. This is the end of the School trilogy. We then enter the Dark and Wild era, which has their most ambitious project at the time, their first studio album, Dark and Wild. This era That's
the very first album, full album. So once I get to this album, by the way, guys, I'm gonna start breaking down the songs per one song per video or 2 songs per video, rather than doing the entire album in one sitting. I'm gonna start breaking down the songs, starting on the first full album. And then if there's a mini album after that, of course, all the mini albums are going to be done all in one sitting.
Mainly hip-hop, but it has a rockier sound and more rebellious lyrics composed by the rap line. To promote this project, they released an album preview on SoundCloud, which remixes all of the album's songs. The intro What Am I To You, performed by RM, describes the relationship where the other person only cares about themselves. This theme is continued in the title track and lead single, Danger.
Stop it, don't spoil it.
I call this era transition into adulthood because it expresses all those disobedient, angry thoughts and feelings young people have before entering adulthood. As BTS puts it in the follow-up single War of Hormones, it's the internal fight of one's own hormones and the negative effects they have on young people. The first classic hip-hop song of the album is Hip Hop File, also known as Hip Hop Lover, in which they thank 13
I think that's the one I reacted to, right? That's the one I'm pretty sure I reacted to. It's out on my channel. But when making the album, I might have to react to it again just so it can be in order.
hip-hop artists for being the inspiration for their music. Going back to the album's theme, BTS talks about a relationship's inevitable end in Let Me Know. These feelings intensify in a rainy day described in the jazz-centric Rain. BTS Cypher Part 3 Killer is probably the most popular cypher out of the 4. Like the title shows, this cypher
You guys keep telling me about the ciphers and I need to do the ciphers. I want to do the ciphers. I really want to do. And I think there's 1 to 4. There's 4 ciphers, and a lot of you guys tell me to do them all in one video, or split them into 2 videos, I guess. 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4. I'm not sure. You guys in the comments, let me know, please. And in the chat too, let me know if which order I should do it, and also let me know when I should do it. I should probably do them during this album when I make this album, right? The Dark and Wild one
is more aggressive and shows more determination and confidence than ever. The next track is an instrumental interlude with Jungkook's voice that serves as a transition to the pop, R&B, and alternative hip-hop songs. Could You Turn Off Your Cell Phone is pretty self-explanatory. It tells the consequences of the social media and technology obsession. Embarrassed or Blanket Kick, 24/7 Heaven, and Look Here are all pop R&B, and they are about falling in love and deciding to pursue that love. Second Grade expresses their feelings of being in the second year of their music careers. An alternative song title is So For More, a wordplay for sophomore, which is also the title for one of their unofficial SoundCloud songs I talked about before. The outro Do You Think It Makes Sense is performed by the vocal line, which closes the album's love story in a sudden heartbreak. As always, they released a Japanese EP with Danger as the title track, an EDM remix of Attack on Bangtan, and the Japanese version of Miss Right. They also promoted an alternative hip-hop version of Danger titled Danger Mo Blue Mix, which features the Vietnamese-Australian singer Tan, who adds verses in English. Their next big project is Wake Up, BTS's first Japanese studio
Wake
album.
Up.
The intro is a hip-hop track that sets the
So they didn't release any mini albums between Dark and Wild and Wake Up. And they were both released in 2014. Dark and Wild and Wake Up.
tone for the album. And
So once I'm done doing Dark and Wild, then I'll have to do Wake Up the very next. Well, I'll do the Japanese version of Danger and Danger. I might just do the Japanese version and then we'll go to Wake Up.
First original Japanese song, The Stars, is in my opinion the Japanese version of Path, not because they sound similar, but because they have the same hopeful view on ambitions and dreams.
Purple Puppy is still talking about Charlie. That's hilarious, man. She's gonna get to this part and she's gonna start laughing. Shout out to you, Purple Puppy. There's 4 ciphers. They are nuts. There's some. Okay. How should I do them though? Should I do all of them in one video or should I split them into 2 videos? Let me know.
Next, they compiled new and old Japanese versions of their songs and released Like Part 2, which is their second original Japanese song. This is of course a continuation of Like, about romance and social media. The last 2 tracks—
Wait, hold on. So Wake Up is all Japanese versions? Or am I tripping? Because this says Japanese version. So is Wake Up a whole Japanese album pretty much or no? Am I wrong by saying that? Because there's 12 tracks and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them are Japanese version. Wait, I'm a little confused. Let's go back a little bit.
Next, they compiled new and old Japanese versions of their songs and released—
New and old. Is that all in Wake Up? Because I see Wake Up is highlighted on the left column. They're on Wake Up right now. So is Wake Up just the Japanese version of old songs?
Like Part 2, which is their second original Japanese song. This is of course a continuation of Like, about romance and social media. The last 2 tracks, Wake Up—
Yes, Wake Up is their first Japanese studio album. Okay, thank you so much, Secretly.
An continuation of Like, about romance and social media. The last 2 tracks, Wake Up and Outro, are R&B tracks that reaffirm the album's theme of taking action toward following one's dream. Before releasing the last promoted project of the Dark and Wild era, Jimin and Jungkook released Christmas Day on SoundCloud, and RM collaborated with the American rapper Warren G for the alternative hip-hop song PTD. To end the Dark and Wild promotions, BTS released a Taiwanese special edition of their Korean studio album with an exclusive Chinese version of Boy in Love.
That's crazy. Taiwanese.
In 2015, RM, who at the time performed under the name Rap Monster, released his first solo mixtape on SoundCloud titled RM. The 11 tracks have aggressive, fast-paced raps with different samples and adaptations of American hip-hop songs. The 3 promoted songs with music videos are the title track and the first single, Awaken.
A lot of you guys tell me to react to Indigo. You guys tell me that Indigo is fire. So RM only has 3. He only has 3 solo projects. He has RM, Mono, and then in 2018, and then he has Indigo in 2022. A lot of you guys have been telling me to react to Indigo.
The second single, Do You, and the third single, Joke.
I'm not rock, I'm not funk, I'm not R&B or hip-hop.
This mixtape tells his response to all the criticism he received for joining an idol group. RM points out that it's not wrong or disingenuous to make meaningful music designed for people to actually listen to.
Very, very true. Hey, listen, shout out to Boracity TV, man, or magazine. She does her homework. She really does her homework. And look how well made this video is, by the way. Like, look how well made and organized this video is. Like, she has the mixtape. She has the albums on the left. She has the tracks on there. She has the videos to back it up. She does her homework, man. It's not easy to do what Boracity magazine does. You gotta prepare a lot for creating a video like that.
In the middle of the promotion of his mixtape.
Shout out to Boracity magazine.
RM also participated in the song and music video of Buku Buku with other rappers. BTS's next era is the Youth Trilogy from 2015, in which they began telling a fictional storyline fans can put together by reading their album notes, HYYH books, the Save Me webtoon, and music videos part of the Bangtan universe, or BU. This trilogy also shows a new vulnerable side from the BTS members. The first part is the EP The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1, also known as Hwa Part 1, shortened HYYH Part 1. It starts with an intro performed by Suga and visualized in the comeback trailer. The album's title track is I Need You, their first promoted pop lead single, which helped them gain their first music show win. The intro, I Need You, Hold Me Tight, and Skid Expectation explore the dichotomy.
So I need to get it. I definitely need to react to that ASAP. Not ASAP, but I definitely have to react to that. I can't skip this.
Between angst and optimism, love and hate, and anxiety and fearlessness experienced at the end of being a teenager.
So what is that? Is that an album then? Oh no, it's an EP. Sorry.
And the beginning of adulthood. The follow-up single Dope is BTS's first dance EDM song, and it represents an adrenaline rush of the celebration of youth. Many attribute this music video at attracting the first significant wave of international fans. Boys with Fun is a catchy dance pop song that makes something clear. This fun version of them is still them. They are still tackling social issues. They are still impacting listeners with their music, but they are having fun while doing so. This is the first official song in which the vocal line joins the rap line in the composition process. Converse High is...
Yeah, I can tell in the first couple albums, the mini albums that we already did, Too Cool for School and Or Are You Late Too? It was very hip-hop heavy. And that's what I love about it. It was very, very hip-hop heavy and not a lot of singing. I mean, there was singing, but not a lot of it. And I guess what she's saying here, that's when the vocal line started becoming more active in the songs, maybe.
Is the album's love song, and it uses references to shoe brands. Because Converse is a copyrighted brand, the song's name is Lover's High for Korean TV shows. The R&B tracks are Moving On by all the members and outro Love Is Not Over by the vocal line. These tracks talk about the feeling of nostalgia after the end of an era, the end of living in the place where they first met, live together and practice together. The first album is the shock of moving on, the shock of entering adulthood. These new sounds are the consequence of opening up, of being more vulnerable. This doesn't mean that they stop being them. RM continues collaborating with his rapper friends in hard-hitting hip-hop songs, but BTS are different to how they started. This is why they re-record We Are BPB as We Are Bulletproof Part 1 with the 7 BTS members we know today. For the Japanese youth era, they first released an original Japanese pop ballad titled For You, and Japanese versions of War of Hormone and Let Me Know. This year, BTS starts participating in OST projects, which are original soundtracks for series or movies. The first member to release an OST is RM for Marvel's Fantastic Four movie. RM also features in the alternative hip-hop ballad You, and Jungkook features in the ballad One Dream, One Korea. Then BTS releases their second EP, part of the Youth Trilogy, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Part 2. If Part 1 is about the shock of entering adulthood, Part 2 is about the reaction, the scary, lonely, frustrated reaction. The rap line introduces the theme of fighting against life's obstacles in Intro Nevermind. The obstacles are explained in the pop rock title track Run, which shows helplessness and longing for a connection that doesn't exist. The next two songs use animal metaphors and R&B instrumentals to express fear. Butterfly is about the fear of losing someone, and William 52 uses...
Sorry, just looking at the chat real quick. I haven't looked at it in a minute. The most beautiful moment in life is an album. I have it on part 2 as well. And part 2, wait, the most beautiful. Okay, yeah, she's talking about part 2 right now. Secretly, Identity says, yes, the only members who had experience making their music were rappers. So their first projects were more rap oriented. But while releasing those projects, the vocal line grows a lot musically. So it was a natural growth as the members come into themselves, their own abilities, and incorporating all 7 members. Hell yeah.
Well,
let's go back a little bit.
The next two songs use animal metaphors and R&B instrumentals to express fear. Butterfly is about the fear of losing someone, and William 52 uses the lonely wail to express the fear of being alone. As the BTS members reflect about their lives, they start reflecting about societies. They sing about their identities with their hometowns in My City, and the inequality and unjust privileges of inherited wealth in Silver Spoon. With these songs, they start a new trend in their music, strong social commentary in happy, fun songs. These are pop songs or funky hip-hop songs.
So basically, she's saying this is when they start becoming really good. This is when they started becoming absolutely amazing.
Skit One Night in a Strange City is a conversation about the recent success. The vulnerable shift they had in The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Part 1 made them tour in faraway cities like the capital of Chile, the strange city where they recorded this skit. Autumn Leaves, also known as Dead Leaves, is about a person's effort to stay the way they are when they are demanded to mature. In a way, it's about clinging to childhood and youth. This conflicting relationship one has with oneself and others is unstable and addictive, and is predicted to collapse in House of Cards.
Ooh, that sounded good. Hold on. Just real quick. Getting hot. Getting hot in here. Sorry, my hair is a mess. Let's go. Oh. Forgot my glasses.
Is unstable and addictive, and is predicted to collapse in House of Cards. The second Japanese youth album is I Need You, with Japanese versions of I Need You, Dope, and Boys with Fun. On the side, J-Hope releases his first solo composition, One Verse, on SoundCloud, and BTS makes their first 3 songs for commercials, an original RM composition for a coffee brand, a remake of Run for the shoe brand Puma.
I need to react to that coffee brand one. You know, you guys do know me, as always. I got my coffee with me right here, 24/7, all day, every day, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Very simple. You guys know that. You guys already know that. Let's go.
And a collaboration with the rapper Jesse for SK Telecom.
So those are all commercials. Those are all commercial songs. Okay. I'm not sure. Should I react to those? Are they actually full songs? Or are they like snippets or something?
The third Japanese EP has Japanese versions of Run, Butterfly, and a new pop song titled Good Day about their strong, lifelong friendship. The third part of the Korean youth trilogy is their first compilation album, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever. This album has 2 CDs. The first CD has songs from Part 1 and Part 2, an alternative ballad version of Butterfly with only the vocal line, and 2 EDM singles which show 2 responses to the same struggle. Fire, a fun and catchy song showing a new level of BTS's choreography about carelessly living a travel life. And Save Me, a tropical house electro-pop song about escaping that travel life celebrated in Fire.
I'm gonna check something while you guys are with me. I'm gonna look at the discography that I normally look at for BTS, and I'm gonna kind of see based off of this video and based off of discography. I just want to see if they miss anything. BTS discography, and then the one I like to go to is this one, the K-pop profiles, updated. See BTS discography. So I'm going based off of this one, guys. I know the screen might be a little too small here. I'll enlarge it a little bit so you guys can see it. But this is the one I'm going based off of. I'm going based off of this right here. So next is School Affair. I just want to see if they have all the commercial ones in here or all the other ones. So this one only has 2 new songs, which is... Oh, I'm not sure which one they are on here. The new songs. And then No More Dreams. That's a Japanese single. And then another Japanese single. And then album. And then Danger, Japanese. Danger, Wake Up. So it seems like all of them are here. The Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 1. For You. It's a Japanese single. The Most Beautiful Part 2. Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 2 is here. Mini album. And then I Need You is a Japanese single. And then Run is a Japanese single. I'm going to have to do those. Run, Butterfly, and Good Day. And then repackaged album also. There's a repackaged album. I'm not sure if this... Oh my god. There's 23 songs? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to react to these because those are all songs that I probably already would have reacted to. All these right here are probably songs that I would have already reacted to. But some of them might be remixes. Like here it says, I Need You remix. I'm not sure if I should listen to those or not. I really don't. Japanese full album. So they got Youth. That's the one that she was talking about a second ago. That's a full Japanese album. And then Wings. Wings is a full album. So they released a full Japanese album, Youth. And then they released a full album also, Wings, right afterwards. Okay. That's pretty much where we are. So it doesn't show the commercials on here. But it does show everything else, which is good. I'm just going to go based off of this discography right here. It seems like they know everything. It seems like they have everything besides maybe the commercial songs. Let's go. Let me make that smaller. I'll keep it like this big so you guys can see.
If Born Singer is BTS's first sentimental anthem, Epilogue Young Forever is the second one. This ballad is the trilogy's conclusion, a positive view about the struggles, fears, and dreams of youth.
Go back.
Life celebrated in fire. If Born Singer is BTS's first sentimental anthem, Epilogue Young Forever is the second one. This ballad is the trilogy's conclusion, a positive view about the struggles, fears, and dreams of youth. The second CD compiles more songs from Part 1 and Part 2 and has the full-length edition of the Part 2's outro, House of Cards, and Part 1's outro, Love Is Not Over, now with the 7 members instead of only the vocal line. There's also an urban remix and an electro-pop remix of I Need You, a ballad version and a dance rock version of Run, and an R&B version of Butterfly. So there's a song for every listener. Before starting their next era, BTS continues making music for commercials. This time, they release, promote, and perform a choreographed dance of Family Song with the group G-Friend for a school uniform commercial. For Festa, RM and Jungkook released the pop song I Know, and BTS releases an acoustic version of Young Forever on SoundCloud. In August of 2016, Suga releases his first solo mixtape, August D, on SoundCloud under the name August D.
See what I mean? He's so sick at rapping, this guy, man.
The entire album is of course hip-hop with a hardcore rap style with underground influences, and it has August D as the first single and Give It To Me as the second single. Both of these songs are his response to the South Korean underground hip-hop scene accusing him of selling out for debuting in BTS. The intro is called DT Suga, showing that his new name stands for DT, which is his hometown debutant, and Suga, his name in BTS, all backwards. August D is Suga's alter ego. This is what he explains to his brother in the recorded conversation part of Skit. 724148 is about his success and beginnings. 140503 at Dawn has vulnerable lyrics over a minimal beat. The last has a stronger beat.
He really named the song numbers. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. That's actually creative. Very cool.
With lyrics about depression and self-hatred. Tony Montana is about ambition and envy. An interlude during reality works as an instrumental transition for So Far Away, a song about dreams. To end the Youth trilogy, BTS releases the Japanese studio album Youth, which starts with the alternative hip-hop track Introduction Youth, and compiles old and new Japanese versions of the Youth trilogy. The new original Japanese song is Wishing on a Star, a happy hip-hop pop song about the future and hope. Only weeks after the end of the youth era, BTS
Wings.
starts the
We got
iconic
Wings.
Wings era. These songs will become the first projects
So they call it the Wings era. Interesting.
recognized by major American award shows, giving BTS their first American award show attendance, their first American red carpet, and their first American award. So what exactly was this
Yeah,
era?
they blew up at this point. They were blowing up. That must have been the time when I started hearing about them. 2016 must have been the time everyone in the US and their moms started hearing about BTS. It's like a fire engulfed a whole piece of land, and the fire being BTS. That's what it seemed like at the time.
About. The main project is the studio album Wings, BTS's first concept album about temptation and growth. To promote this unique concept album based in the coming-of-age novel Damien, BTS released 7 solo short films, part of the Bangtan universe, that represent the 7 solo songs that will be part of the album. This is the first time each of the 7 members had a solo song on a BTS album. The album's comeback trailer and intro track also follow the pattern from the previous full albums. RM did the intro for Dark and Wild, Suga did the intro for The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, so this time J-Hope did the intro for Wings, with Intro
amazing.
Boy Meets Evil, a dark hip-hop song which explains the story of the album, a young man encountering evil as he grows up. Once this man discovers greed, ambition, and lust, he explains this intoxication in the main single Blood, Sweat and Tears.
That sounds like a good song.
The solo songs show a unique genre for each member, and of course, each member participated in the composition process of their songs. The solos start with Jungkook's Begin, a dance pop song in which he thanks the BTS members for bringing him out of his shell. In this song, he also opens up about his weaknesses. Jimin's solo is Lie, an orchestral pop song in which he shows the inner fight between his inner self and the persona the world knows. B's solo is Stigma, a neo-soul song about struggling with identity. Suga's solo song is an alternative hip-hop song about his first love, the piano he learned to play during his childhood. RM's solo is a reflection on self-love and acceptance. This is a hint of BTS's next trilogy. J-Hope's solo is Mama, a pop song influenced by gospel music in which he explores singing as well as his usual rapping. In this song, J-Hope thanks his mother for supporting him as he followed his dreams.
Wow.
This song connects with the album's concept by relating it to Damien's mother, Eva. Jin's solo is Awake, a ballad about the obstacles towards reaching one's dreams and inspirations. The next 2 songs are subunit songs. Lost is an electro-pop song performed by the BarcaLyze, which basically combines the themes of all the solo songs. Lost is about feeling stuck, lost, or confused in life. BTS Cypher 4 is the rap line's last cipher, which works as both a response to negative comments and a proclamation of self-love and confidence. This is the beginning of the hip-hop songs. Like I mentioned before, Am I Wrong is the song with a strong social commentary disguised in a happy, colorful beat.
So it seems like I'm really gonna like the album Wings. Now, besides the hip hop aspect of it all, just based off of what she's talking about and based off of what I saw so far, I feel like I'm really gonna like Wings, even if it doesn't have a hip hop, too much of a hip hop in it. I'm not sure if it does or it doesn't, but I'm saying even if it doesn't, I feel like I'm gonna really like this album.
It's a hip-hop song, but it has elements from country music, and it has direct criticism against South Korean politicians. 21st Century Girls is also a happy song about the double standards women face in society. 2-3 is also about society and life, but it has a more positive view. A celebration of this positive conclusion is the dance pop song Interlude Wings. But the Wings era doesn't
That's
end
crazy.
here. Before
Look at the amount of people right there, man. That's just crazy. Imagine you're performing and you have that many people around watching you.
releasing the next Wings project,
What is that? That's in Manchester?
BTS makes a song for SK Telecom commercial. Suga and J-Hope start performing a Japanese trot duet titled Otsukare, which will later be performed by the 7 members. Jin releases a Christmas version of his solo song Awake. B and Jin release It's Definitely You for the Korean drama Hwarang, where V is an actor. And RM releases an unofficial solo song titled Always on SoundCloud. The second project part of
Guys,
Wings is You Never Walk Alone, released in 2017.
let's finish Wings first. Let's finish Wings and we'll do part 2 tomorrow. We'll do part 2 either tomorrow or Monday. We're halfway through the video. I've been recording for 2 hours. That's about the amount of time I usually like to record. So we're gonna continue this. Please, guys, turn on your recommendations, turn on your notifications, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. So that way you get notified anytime I go live. I like to do similar lives to this where I'm just reacting to BTS or reacting to other, music and whatnot. So turn on your recommendations. Here we go again. Turn on your notifications, and please, guys, so that way when I do part 2, you guys can be here for that. And I'll obviously put a message on my post on my on my community tab, and I'll put a message saying I'm about to go live, so you guys should be able to see that. But I do have a couple things that needed to be done today, so I can't finish this video today. However, we will finish it. I promise you, I keep my word. I've never not kept my word. We will finish this either tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Monday. Sunday, I think I might be a little too busy. But if not tomorrow, then Monday for sure. I promise you guys. Let's go. Let's at least get to this. Let's at least get to right here, this mark. I'll put the mouse over it. Let's go.
A repackage of the album Wings that come with 4 new tracks. The title track is Spring Day, a power ballad.
They're currently live right now. Boracity magazine is currently live. Hold on. I gotta see this. I'm gonna open up a new tab though. That's me right here. Oh, they are live. Look at that. Let's talk about every BTS era. Hold on, let me just watch a little bit of it, just to see what they're talking about.
Because it's the last stop from the United States.
Oh, and it's subscriber only too. I was gonna say, hey, I'm watching your content right now with my subscribers, and we're loving it, and we love your content, but I can't because it's subscribers only. Here, let me subscribe. Why am I not subscribed to Boracity magazine? All right, I subscribed. Let me switch. I'll subscribe to them as well for my actual YouTube channel. Boracity magazine.
On the US part.
Subscribe. All right.
I mean, but
we'll give it a second here.
But it's
I want to write her a little message.
All of these dates have gone so far, so fast. I mean, I guess America, not just the US, because also Mexico.
Oh, they went to Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Seems like yesterday.
Exactly.
Literally, I remember when we were talking about it, how fast it was going to go, and now the US leg is over, basically.
That's crazy, but that's okay. That only means that time's going fast and BTS are coming faster.
Yes. This is how it felt when Yoongi went on tour. Yes. It all went so fast. Whenever they are promoting
why can't I subscribe? Why come I can't?
Like everything goes
only
fast,
subscribers of
because
20 minutes or longer can send messages. Damn, I wanted to send her that. I wanted to be like, hey, Boracity, I'm currently reacting to your videos with my subscribers. Thank you for educating me on BTS, and thank you for the amazing work and your content. I'll send that to her in a bit then.
About loss and grief. The music video alludes to the tragedy of South Korea's Sewol ferry. This song is so beloved in South Korea that it has been charting non-stop in Korean charts since its release. The album's follow-up single is Not Today, a powerful song about courage and breaking the glass ceiling.
Sorry, guys.
Outro Wings is an extended version of Interlude Wings, and a supplement to Story You Never Walk Alone is an electro-pop song about staying together through hardships. This is the end of the Korean Wings era. In 2017, RM collaborates in 3 songs about social change. The hip-hop songs Change by RM featuring the American rapper Wale, Gaja by the South Korean rapper Gecko featuring RM, and the pop rock song Champion by the Korean rock band Fall Out Boy featuring RM. The official end of the Wings era is the single album Blood, Sweat and Tears, with Japanese versions of Blood, Sweat and Tears, Not Today, and Spring Day.
So that finishes the Wings era.
2017 Festa, RM and V composed and released the acoustic ballad 4 O'Clock, and Jin and Jungkook joined Suga in a new version of his solo song So Far Away, part of his August D discography. BTS also participated in the Soltaiji 25th anniversary remake project by releasing an adaptation of Come Back Home. This remake has a new music video, new rap lyrics,
I'm sure all of these are under the discography website that I was on.
and a new pre-chorus. Then BTS starts the Love Yourself trilogy. These 3 albums.
Alright, so we're gonna save that for next time, guys. I'm gonna go back right here. We're gonna save that for next time. Let me just check on oh, I still can't. Maybe I can donate and send her that message. Shouts out. Is that? Oh, it's too many characters. What if I do $5? It's still too many characters. Damn. Hello, Boracity. I'm currently reacting to your. Let's change your to just 2 letters. Videos with my subscribers. Thank you. We'll change you to you by itself for educating me on BTS. And instead of writing and, we'll go ahead and change it to the character and. Thank you. We'll change you. Damn, that's still not going to be enough. Amazing work in your. Shoutouts to you. Damn, I'm still 6 characters short. Hey, Boracity, I'm currently reacting to your videos with my subscribers. Thank you for educating me. Us on BTS, and thank you for thanks instead of thank you. Thanks. Damn. Thanks, amazing. Thanks, BTS, and thanks for. Now I'm 4 letters short. Let me take this off. Shout out. And we'll take hey Boracity, and we'll take that off. The struggle of trying to get it down to 150 characters. Educating. Instead of educating, we'll change it to educated. We'll take the G off. Now I'm 1 letter short, guys. Hey, Boracity, I'm currently reacting to your videos with my subscribers. Thank you for educating us on BTS. And thanks for amazing work in your content. Shouts out. We'll take the period off. There we go. Now I can buy it. Oh, is it going to put my credit card numbers on here? Nope. Oh, shit. I don't know my security code. Shit. Alright, let's just leave. I'm sorry, guys. I really wanted to donate to her, but I don't know my security code right now, and my wallet is all the way downstairs. I'm not going to go grab it. Okay. Next time if she's live and I'm live, I'll donate to her. But it's been 20 minutes. Hasn't it been 20 minutes? Call her Bora instead of Boracity. Call her Bora. Hold on. Let me go back. For those who are watching this, you guys are probably later. For those who are watching this later, you guys are probably hating this because I'm like taking my time and not, focusing on the video and all that whatnot. Is there a way I can send her a message without subscribing? Or I'm subscribed, but only 20 minutes. Next time, should I go get my wallet? Should I go get my wallet and send it to her or no? What do you guys think? Because it's all the way downstairs and it's far. It's pretty far. Look, no one else is donating too. I don't know. We'll just wait till next time maybe. What do you guys think? Let me look at the chat. Instead of next time. Next time, okay. Secret identity saying next time. Just wait for the 20 minutes? I mean, I might as well go get my wallet at that point, right? I might as well go get my wallet if I'm going to wait 20 minutes and just send the message now. I might just do that, you know? You know what? Here, give me a second. I'm going to go grab it. I already started writing. Why did I start writing it? Now I don't even remember what I wrote. I started writing it and I don't even remember what I wrote. All right, I'm going to have to change it. Let's do 5. Did I copy it? I did copy and paste some of it. All right, there we go. Hey, Boracity. Hey, Bora. You told me to call her Bora. Hey, Bora. Currently reacting to your... Reacting? Should I change it to N? Reacting? Currently reacting to your videos. Let's change the yours to your. With my subscribers. Thank you for educating us. Let's put us. On BTS and... Thank you for your amazing work in your content. But I had shout out. How did I fit shout out in here? You get what I mean? How the hell did I fit shouts out earlier? Shout out. Thank you. Oh, you and you. Take the you and the you. Shouts out. Still 3 short. Educating us on BTS. And thank you for your... Oh, that's supposed to be your. Hey, Bora. I'm currently reacting to your videos with my subscribers. Thank you for educating us on BTS. And thank you for your amazing work in the content. Let's take that off. Shouts out. How did I get it down to subscribers? We'll take that off. So instead of thank you, I'll put thanks for educating us. There we go. I'm at 150 characters. I'll be right back, guys. I am back. Man, I ran my ass off to get there. All right, let's see here. Real quick, while you guys are here with me. Let me just move the screen over for a second so you guys don't see my security code. I'll move it over here. Buy and send. Buy. Security code. Man, I'm breathing hard. Verify. There we go. I sent it, guys. Is she talking? Or I have it paused. I have it paused.
From a computer, preferably reacting to your videos with my subscribers. Thanks for educating us on BTS, and thank you for your amazing work in your content. Let's
go.
Thank you so much. I'm going to check out your reactions then, because so here's the thing with the reactions to my videos. I love when people react to them. I'm just too scared to watch sometimes.
Of course.
Because what if they're negative? Because at the very beginning, I was excited that so many people were reacting to my videos, and I would try to watch them all, and then I started to be afraid.
Yeah, you know why? Because
Don't be
I
afraid.
think you
Don't be afraid.
started like pointing out things that you didn't notice, and you're like, oh, like that kind of like.
Yes, and it's like reading comments by times 100, because there's so many comments about each section of the video. So I was like a little scared. Now
Well, I got 26 likes.
being
Let's
okay
go.
with watching people reacting to my videos.
Hey, shout out to you guys. Hold on.
yeah.
Shout out to you guys that clicked on my subscribe on my profile and are here now joining us. Shout out to you guys, man. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Much love.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm going to check the reactions out.
BarcaLyze?
BarcaLyze. It's BarcaLyze, but okay.
Thank you so much.
Nate in her chat says, I watched the video today. Jungkook. You're there too. Jungkook, she's usually here too. Shout out, man. Shout out to Boracity's fans, man. Shout out to them. But guys, I think I might call it a day here. Guys. I got some stuff to do. Shout out to anybody that came from Boracity's magazine and came to see what's up here. Shout out to you guys, but please go back to Boracity's magazine. Her live, she's talking about way more important stuff than I am. I'll have to check out her this live or something if she posts her live afterwards. We'll have to check it out. But guys, shout out to you, man. Shout out to everyone that joined today. We have upwards of 55 people in here at some point, I think. So shout out to you guys. Shout out to Boracity magazine. Thank you all so much for joining me. Much love to Lori. Much love to Laura. Jungkook. Shout out to you for always being here as well too. Yeah, thank you so much, Gian. I appreciate it. Go enjoy the content over there at Boracity magazine. I'm sure she's talking about really, really good stuff. I'm 100% sure of it. And I'm about to leave. Shout out to Maria Eduardo. Shout out to Secretly Identity. Shout out to everyone that joined today, man. Really, shout out to everyone that joined. I'm sorry if I didn't mention your name. I apologize. But guys, I have to go. I got a couple things I need to do. That being said, much love from me. Take care. And guys, please make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications. That way, the next time I go live, which is going to be here in the next day or 2 or 3, you can get the notifications that says I'm live and we can continue this video. An introduction to BTS's discography from chapter 1. We're about midway through, a little bit more than midway through. So the next video will start here. We'll finish it and then we'll do another video on top of this one. So please, guys, turn on your notifications. That way you get notified anytime I'm live. And that being said, man, thank you so much, guys. Much love to all of you. And I'll see you in the next video.